this is a 100 sub special if you haven't read the title, and we actually passed that number yesterday. So I'm a little bit late, but I didn't wanna to record it early because I wanted to make sure that I sort of I really I really feel that 100th subscriber, and see what that does, and what that does with my emotional well-being and stuff. I wanted to know if something happens, and it's a bit funny actually. A user, someone made a comment that remember me, I'm your 99th subscriber, and I thought why not? Okay, I'll remember you. Okay, why not? Because it's a bit silly that we celebrate the 100th and not anyone. It's a bit weird, it's a bit weird. But anyway, so this is a 100 sub special. What does that mean? Well, it means that I feel watched. That's what I could sort of boil it down to. I feel watched. I feel like, I was thinking about this man. Very early in my youth, I had this job. It wasn't like a real job. It was like you had to do it. The state was sort of telling you to do it. It's like social work, but without any. You get paid, but it's like what can I compare it with? It's like you can decide either you do military for 6 months, or the social work for 9 months. It's like every man has to do it. Honestly, I don't know why it's just men. That's a bit weird. That's really weird. It's a leftover sort of thing that we do here in this country from back in the day when having a military was really important to have in this country. Now it's not. It's a really small military, and anyway, I wasn't interested in the military thing, so I did the social work, and so one day while walking to work, or I think it was on my break or something, this man walked in front of me, and he looked a lot like me. He had like this sort of hair, long white hair, and he looked behind him, like checking over his shoulder constantly, and he saw me, and that really sort of freaked him out. I could tell he was a bit, paranoid. He was really I suspect he was on something. He was experimenting with some substances. I don't know which, but that's how it looked like. He was sort of not completely here, not completely in the material world. He was a bit in wherever, I don't know. And he got really frightened, and I thought, I don't know what to do. I smiled back, but that freaked him out more, and then he vanished behind a corner, and I thought, now I'm a bit frightened now. What's gonna happen? And I slowed down a bit, and I walked past the corner, and I looked to the right, and he was standing there with his back to the wall, looking at me, waiting till, locked eyes with me, waiting till I passed, and I don't know, I just smiled and walked. And I guess that's exactly what I'm doing now. I sort of, instead of hiding behind a corner, I'm just gonna walk on. It's actually this feeling of feeling watched. I think a lot of people feel that, especially at certain age groups. In puberty, when you grow up, you think like everyone's sort of judging you and stuff, and it happens, but most people don't care at all what you do or what you dress in or whatever. There's way less stress around you than you think. So but I could sense that with the 100th subscriber, I was like, damn, this is really kind of amazing. 100 people watching. some of these comments have channels on their own. I noticed that, yeah, other ASMR channels that are doing very unique things. Like I had this one person that is sort of linking a fitness channel with an ASMR channel, and also does rambles and stuff, and sort of, yeah, it's like really interesting how this sort of connects, and how how does because like that channel is like in a completely different place in this world, and it's interesting how these thoughts connect, and yeah, vice versa. It's interesting. I think that's really cool to watch, and yeah, very enjoyable. I'm very surprised that I enjoyed it much, because I was a bit hesitant about all this social media thing. I'm really not big on social media at all. I have a Twitter account, on a different name, but I don't really use it. I find myself just scrolling senselessly and not getting anywhere, most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. I like this. I like how, how it starts to connect. How I can sort of, yeah. I don't know. I enjoy being watched, I guess. I didn't know that about myself. Weird, because you'd think, well, you upload stuff on YouTube, of course you do. But that's not necessarily true. That's not where this spark originated, that's also like a lot of actors. You think like, oh, actors, they have to enjoy being watched, and they like to be, at the center of attention and stuff. But it turns out a lot of actors don't. They're really shy and introverted, and sort of really do it for the love of the art. I think that's what's happening here. I do it because, yeah, I really love to ramble. I really like it to get thoughts out there and sort of see how they connect, and what people like, what they connect with, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, so shout out to this channel that I mean, I can't shout out every channel. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, anyway, shout out to Way ASMR, with WHEYASMR, something like that. No, exactly like that. Or maybe I'll link it. I don't know. I don't know. I like the channel. I thought that's interesting, and it's interesting that sort of I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect different voices to connect that quickly. I'm surprised. Here I got this. Two stones with like just the slightest of textures. Let's see if they do something. Can you hear that? Oh, sorry. this sort of connecting thing is sort of helping me to, I don't know, in a weird way, it calms me down. It's sort of like, it broadens my horizon. It's sort of, I don't know, I can get caught up in a very sort of narrow, on my worst days, I can sort of end up with a very narrow worldview, even though, yeah, that's so contradictory to everything I believe. And I think what all of this connecting thing does is remind me of just a plethora of ideas, and just the sheer vastness of life, and how other people choose to live their life, and what they do with their time, and what they want to create. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see, and I'm surprised that I'm already seeing this in the comments. People interested about dreams, or there was one that suggested that I check out this INTJ test. This sort of like a personality test, and I looked into it, and I think it's spot on. I think, yeah, I think I'm an INTJ person, I guess. Although I don't know why, but I think, yeah, I'm still not that interested in the test, because I think I know it. I think it's pretty obvious, I guess, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I did another test that sort of puts you into Hogwarts houses, and I'm a Ravenclaw. Turns out I'm a Ravenclaw. Yeah. Yeah, maybe there are a lot of INTJ persons in Ravenclaw, I don't know. But yeah, it's just interesting to see other perspectives. Yeah. I guess that could have helped that old man that I saw that sort of was freaked out, If he could just tap into my perspective, he would have laughed about this whole situation as well. That sort of, I think, yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel right now. Sort of like I'm tapping into different, yeah, it helps me to change or to sort of, yeah, inhabit different points of view, just a little bit, just when you share something, or like, yeah, that made me laugh, that made me sleep well or something, and I thought, interesting, interesting that sort of worked for you in that way. And it's sort of, yeah, I'm stressing less because of it, because I think, when I'm not happy with a video or something, or with a part of the video, let's say, if I'm not happy with the video, I have to say I'm just not gonna upload it. But yeah, often I have trepidations about certain things in videos, and then I go ahead, and it turns out chances are pretty good that someone will like exactly that part that I was sort of nervous about, or whatever, or yeah, whatever it is, when I stumble over words, or whatever, I mess up, or my tummy grumbles. That's the most annoying thing of all. But then again, I see other channels, and I hear the same, they're doing like a brain massage thing, and then their tummy grumbles, and yeah, whatever, they keep on going, and I think, yeah, actually whatever, actually whatever. I mean, not at all whatever, it's a bit annoying still. I'm annoyed by it. I'm an INTJ person, I'm annoyed by that stuff. But yeah, if it's not, yeah, whatever, if it's not through the entire video, it's fine, It's interesting. It's interesting how that connects. I'm not doing the stones again. I don't feel like the stones were. I'm doing this weird. This was like a present, by the way. I don't know where you get this stuff. I mean, there was something inside that was the present, but I thought like it's an interesting thing. one of you really, really likes it and is annoyed now. Sorry. But whatever, you know. I don't know. I guess this video is more about you, really. You know, about just the interactions, and I don't know. But yeah, I just want to let you know that. I just wanted to let you know that. In the end, it makes me feel good. You know, all these small compliments and stuff. You don't have to force that, by the way. You don't have to say, you know, that's why I don't like these standard YouTube outros. Although, you know, everyone does it. So I'm not mad at you if you do it. But you hear that so often, you know, like, subscribe, comment, you know, do what you want. And I think, yeah, if it's honest, it really connects, and I can sense that. I know what comments are, yeah, honest and like really nice, or I don't know, there's a tip in there or whatever. And yeah, I know this is also said a lot by YouTubers, you know, that they're like, oh, it's all because of you and stuff. But it's true. I'm sorry to tell you, it's really, yeah, it's a nice connective sort of feeling, a weird, yeah, I'm gonna think about this more, but I thought that's really, yeah, it's really beautiful. I wonder if, you know, from this point on, it's gonna amplify, you know, this feeling of being watched, or if it's gonna do the reverse. Honestly, I already feel like it's doing the reverse. I feel like less of that, you know, burden of this feeling of being watched, and more like the joy of just sharing, you know, just sharing a bit of yourself and your thoughts, feelings, whatever, seeing if they connect, and sort of trusting. Honestly, I don't even really think about that, you know. I just trust it. Yeah, yeah. I'm just walking, you know. Walking and smiling. You know, it's all good. Don't be paranoid. You're on drugs, you know. That's all. I don't know. I don't know what he was experimenting with. I suspect things, but I don't know. It's fine. But whatever it was, he took too much of it. I could tell. Yeah, that's probably also true of this YouTube thing. I mean, there are people and YouTubers that sort of lift off. They're sort of really, or they get burnout, you know. They stress it too much. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So yeah, I think it's good what I'm doing right here. I'm sort of just talking about it, reflecting what it does with me. You know, 100 subscribers. Okay, what does that? How does it feel like? And yeah, I want to continue doing that. So continue subscribing and commenting and liking. And yeah, stupid outro. How is it that every video on YouTube ends with explaining you how YouTube works? I know how YouTube works by now, you know. I mean, movies I watched. I want to talk about a series and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, more stuff incoming, more videos and all. So yeah, see ya.